I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do 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 better.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jimenez throw to first. One up, one down. Now it's the second baseman.
Batting second. Second baseman, number 21.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt.
That's the ball. Count is full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll get down for a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And here is Kevin Pittman. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Next to hit, Nathan Smith.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Jacob Dotson up next for the A's. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. One run's in. The second run scores.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And the batter now, Cade Kaiser.
3-1.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
There's a swing and a drive. Varsho going back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3.
Batting 7. First baseman,
And now
number
Anthony
22.
Stone. Hard hit right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 3. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Cody Lawrence. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Ball to strike. The pitch. Line drive, caught. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 20. Swings and chases a low one there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher.
Batting 9th, catcher number 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Number 25.
So the batting order turns over. Next up for the A's, Chad Stewart. Not close with that one. And it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 3-1.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Schwartz steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Batting
So up next, Ernie Clement. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Springer working through some struggles lately. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Yeah, they say
1 ball, 2
baseball's a
strikes.
game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced.
And that is that. Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for
Down
the
the number
Athletics.
2 hitter.
Second
Number
baseman,
21.
Number 21.
Here's a 1-1. This to center field. Hauls it in after a long run.
Now
And a
batting
quick out,
number
number
2.
1. So digging in, Kevin Pittman. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Jimenez, throw to first. Got him. 2 down,
Now batting
bases
number
empty.
12.
Here's some real power at the plate. Nathan Smith.
Nope. Ball. 2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, need a fool.
And we're back.
Leading
Set for the
off
bottom of the
for
3rd.
Toronto.
Now it's the
Designated
DH,
hitter,
Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider.
Swing and a pop-up. Schwartz settles underneath it. 1 away. And now it's Dalton
Batting
Varsho.
eighth, center
You talk
fielder,
about elite
Dalton
defensive players,
Varsho.
especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ground ball, left side,
Foul ball.
and that's just foul. That one down the line, and foul ball. Next offering
ball.
misses. The count now 2-2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long. And
a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2 is the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Schwartz takes it himself. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off for
ballpark
the Athletics,
as we go to the
left
top of the
fielder,
4th.
number
Now the left
56.
fielder, Jacob Dotson. Dotson launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now
And
batting
here
number
is
4.
Cade Kaiser. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third
Now
of the game.
number 22.
Anthony Stone up next for the A's. To the right side. Tosses to first. The A's go quietly. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And that's in there at the knees.
1-2.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Jumps, throws, in time. Got it. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
And a big swing and a miss. The Jays trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And the batter is George Springer.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bounce to the left side. Over to first.
He's out of there.
That takes care of Springer. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the right fielder, number 20. And a base hit right there. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Now batting, number 1.
And here's the catcher. Squirts away a little bit.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Up the middle, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third, in there safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, he's safe. Second and third, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls one off, 2-2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. But no advance from the runners.
Now
Kevin
batting, number 2.
Pittman up next for the A's. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. And that will end the inning. we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Davis Schneider. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. Popped up left side. And there's one down. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield.
Rudder takes off. Tap foul at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Schneider at second. Heineman at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Just missed. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Digging in, Anthony Santander. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Nathan Smith. Now one missed.
You know, these Athletics putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for the A's, Jacob Dotson. Nance sets, fires. On the ground to first. Steps on first for the out. And now the center fielder, Cade Kaiser.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
2 outs. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And it's so a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Eric Larson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And there's 1 down. Here's George Springer. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab. Out number 2. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. A's leading by a run. Chases that one out of the zone. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Burr.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Number 43.
Well, one-run game. Now at the plate, Anthony Stone. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2
Just
strikes.
a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder. And there's a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
1 and 2's the count.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. The A's go quietly. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2 of
2
them.
balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Center field. Elliott sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. That's the 2nd out. Here's Andres Jimenez.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
3-1.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Swift under this one. And that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chad Green.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first. Here's the second baseman. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
1-2 here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next up for the A's, Kevin Pittman. And that one a little below the knees. And a count 2-1.
Ball.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathan Smith. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. And in its second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Jacob Dotson, right side. Jimenez to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Rogers Center, ready for the bottom. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Elvis Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. Just missed. And now it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Swanson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Way out front for strike 2. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough.
Runner on the go. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now it's the right fielder. And now 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. Number 5 on to try and close it out.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Swing Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by
Now
him.
batting,
He's
center
2 outs
fielder,
away.
Dalton
And now the center
Varsho.
fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The A's
1-2.
up by 2 here in the last half
Ball,
of
that's
inning
outside.
number 9. That's outside,
full count.
and the count's full. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. And they'll do it again. Good plate appearance
forward,
there.
take your base.
Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Here.
Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Swift. He's in there. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now here is Andres Jimenez. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. So 2 down now, and here is Bo Bichette. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The A's take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss